What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a holster for the Glock 26, the Tenicor VELO5. So I just got this holster in. I kind of wanted to not necessarily compare it to all my holsters. I'm going to do that in a video where I just talk about holsters, but in this video I just kind of wanted to go over it, kind of talk about why I got it, that sort of thing, and sort of give you my first impressions of the holster itself. I'm sure you've heard of Tenicor. If you haven't, I don't know where to get started. I feel like there's a cult following, like ride or die people that follow Tenicor, and they love their holsters. I haven't heard many bad things about them. When I was researching a good holster, because I have a ton of holsters, I've went through a good bit of the gambit of trying to figure out a holster that I enjoy. None of my holsters really stand out as amazing, right? I've got some good ones, I've got some okay ones, and I've got some bad ones, you know? And so I wanted to just bite the bullet and go with what everyone was recommending, and it's definitely on the more expensive side of things. I believe this will run you like $125, so not cheap when it comes to a holster, but when it comes to defending your life, I mean, do you really want to cheap out? So what pushed me also to do this was, I don't have the holster out here, but my clips holsters for my Glock 19, or for a Glock 19 that I was using the 26 in. That's what I was using. It came with a monoblock, so one of the screws up top, it has one of the backings, one of the like metal washers type things, and one of the screws in the metal washers popped out of the monoblock. So there's only one screw in the monoblock of that holster. So that was kind of a drag. I don't know when it happened, sometime when I was carrying it, and the monoblock still stayed in place. The other side was tight enough to where it stayed in place, so I didn't even notice it until I got home. And so we were back to using this Amazon 26 holster. So we really were just carrying the Hellcat Pro. We weren't really able to carry this much because no offense to anyone who carries with an Amazon holster, but it gets you a little bit better of a reputable company holster. This is going to be pointing mostly at your dick or your ass cheek or wherever, and you don't really want something that's, I don't feel comfortable carrying it in a $20 holster. I just don't. That's just my opinion. I know there are some great companies that you can get, like, but I'm telling you, like, not on Amazon. Not on Amazon, okay? So I wanted to invest a little bit more money, and so I bit the bullet and got what everyone said. Whenever it came in, so it comes with these different camming bars, so essentially like different wing heights. I went with the medium one because I figured with a Glock 26 I wouldn't need this huge ass one to push it really into me. But this one just didn't seem like it would do too much, so I went with the medium, and I'm pretty happy with where the grip kind of sits back into my gut. So another beautiful thing is they give you 2 of these clips. They also give you 3 different positions. So if you wanted to, for some reason, run 2 clips over here, I don't know why you would, but if you wanted to run the 2 clips right here, that's going to be a little bit less stable, but maybe a little bit more comfortable, more similar to a monoblock feel. So we might give that a try. I haven't really felt a comfort difference in this, having it spread a little further, but there's 3 separate holes, as you can see, and so you can either have the clips riding really high, to where you almost get it sitting deeper into your belt, or you can have them sitting right, kind of right here to where the gun sits a little higher. I went with the bottom 2 holes, and I went kind of pretty low with it because I like the way it rides. And there's your retention click. I didn't adjust the retention too much, just a few smidge of some turns, and let's see if we can get that click. So yeah, the click is a little funky, if that makes any sense. Almost sounds like a thud with the, gives the metal clips a thud with the vibrations, funny enough. But the retention, I tested it with it loaded. Obviously this gun is not loaded, but I did test it loaded just to kind of feel. But I mean, you can see there's no few of my holsters. This is one of my biggest gripes of holsters, is they'll rock. Okay, and like I said, we'll make a full video talking about holsters, but it'll rock. This fit for this 26 is the best out of any holster I own, hands down. It has the Cerdum, I don't know how you pronounce it. The owner of Tenicor pronounced it a funky way. I'll just call it the Cerdum 3. Has a flat side, right? And it doesn't have, you were forced to just run the clips in this position. It doesn't have right up here. It also doesn't have this sort of built-in wedge. I haven't been able to wear this long enough to tell you that it's for sure comfortable, but I haven't found any issues in it thus far. It tends to help keep the gun from keeling out, which I heard the keel effect. People said to get a 19 size holster. I was running the 19 size holster for, like, in the clips, and I can't really tell a difference. I haven't felt the gun kicking over my waistline like that with the 26 size holster. So just wanted to kind of throw that out there. And I really do appreciate the this cam bar, I guess is what they call it, but the mod wing. You can move it up here as well to kind of have it, set it at an angle. That'll sort of aid in more deeper concealment if you wanted to kind of bring it up, so it'll kick more of the, it'll help kick more of the top of the gun out, or more into your gut, if that makes any sense. But I might fool with this a little bit. I might fool with the ride height a little bit. I haven't fully really decided, honestly. I like where I have it all set up right now, and the wedge, we'll have to see if that's comfortable. That's where you adjust your attention right there. I mean, the whole setup is just smooth, very slick. It comes disassembled, so you get to assemble it to your liking, which is kind of nice. I feel like a lot of people, they just get their holster the way it comes, and then they wear it. If it's not comfortable, they're like, oh, I'm on to the next holster. This one, if you don't find this comfortable, you can adjust the ride height. You can, there's more options than just saying, okay, fuck it, the holster doesn't work for me. So I really do appreciate that, the adjustments. They had this shipped out to me in a day. I ordered this on a Thursday. They shipped it out Friday, and then I got it the next week. So I really appreciate that. Not a very high sweat guard. Definitely, I think all their holsters are going to be essentially optics cut, because why would you not? You don't need, that's just extra Kydex. I really like it. It's a minimal design, yet with a lot of just accessories and a lot of adjustment areas. And definitely that trigger guard is not exposed at all. You know what I mean? And that's the most important part. So I don't know. We'll check back in with y'all after we have a little bit more time with this holster. We've only really been able to wear it around for a little bit and don't have too much to say. Like I said, I want to fool around with the adjustments a few more times just to make sure that we have it the way we want it to be. So, really liking it so far. Glad I finally bit the bullet. They are pricey, like I said. So, but if it's going to be holding your carry gun that you use to trust your life every single day, is $125 that expensive? Granted, just depend. I mean, you can't look at it like, oh, how much my carry gun cost. Oh, it does not matter. Looks slick. I'll get out of here. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like I said, I'll check back in with y'all on another video after I've had it for a while. We're going to carry this essentially every single day. So we'll have a lot of time with it and a lot of opinions. But like, subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with your grandma. I'm out of here. Take it easy.